Today, we're diving into something really cool: how a brand new type of AI is fixing one of the biggest headaches in online education. And we're not just talking theory here. We're going to look at a real-world example from the data science platform DataCamp to see how it works in action.
You know that feeling, right? It's late, you're trying to figure out a coding exercise, and bam, you hit a wall. Nothing works. And there's no teacher around to ask for help, no classmate to tap on the shoulder. It's just you staring at a really confusing error message. That single moment, that's one of the biggest reasons people give up on online courses.
And that feeling of being completely stuck and on your own, well, we're going to call that the online learning wall. It's the first major hurdle we need to get our heads around.
See, for platforms like DataCamp, this was a massive problem for a long time. When you're learning something practical like coding, you have to practice. But if every little mistake sends you down a rabbit hole of frustrating Google searches, you lose all your momentum. It totally slows you down, and let's be honest, it just makes you want to close the laptop and walk away.
So the big question is, how do you tear down that wall? DataCamp's answer was pretty ingenious. They built a new kind of helper, an AI teaching assistant. Let's dig into what that actually is.
The tech behind this whole thing is called Agentic AI. Now, the key word there is agentic. It means the AI isn't just a passive tool, like a search bar. Nope, it actively works with you. Think of it like a personal tutor who's sitting right there with you, figuring out exactly what kind of help you need, right when you need it.
And what's really cool is how it helps. It's not going to do the work for you. If you get stuck, it'll give you a little hint to nudge you in the right direction. If you get one of those super cryptic error messages, it'll translate it into plain English. And even after you get your code to work, it might pop up and suggest a better, more efficient way to write it. It's basically the perfect learning partner.
Okay, but hearing all this might make you wonder, is the AI just taking over? And the answer to that is a hard no. In fact, this whole system only works because humans are kept in the loop. The whole process is incredibly smooth. You're working on a problem, you hit a snag, and instantly, the AI jumps in with just enough help to get you unstuck. You don't lose your focus, you don't have to go on a frustrating detour. You just stay in that learning flow.
And this is the most crucial part. Humans are always in the driver's seat. Real, expert instructors create all the courses and the exercises. They're also constantly watching the AI suggestions to make sure they're actually helpful and accurate. So the AI is a super powerful tool for sure, but the human educators are the ones designing the entire experience.
All right, so the idea sounds great. A personal AI tutor guided by human experts. But did it actually work? Well, the results are kind of staggering.
20%. Let that sink in for a second. A 20% jump is huge in any business, but in education, that's a game changer. A 20% increase? In what exactly?
That number represents a 20% increase in course completion rates. For an online learning platform, that isn't just a nice little statistic, it's the holy grail. More people finishing courses means happier students, less churn, and people who are excited to keep learning. So this AI isn't just helping students, it's solving a fundamental business problem for the platform.
And it gets even better. It's not just about finishing the course. The data showed that learners were actually coding faster and making fewer mistakes from the get-go. Why? Because instead of getting frustrated, they were getting instant positive feedback that kept them engaged. That learning wall we talked about, it's been replaced with a smooth, supportive ramp.
So look, this one case study from DataCamp is more than just a success story. It's really giving us a clear look into what the future of learning could be for everyone.
I mean, just think about the difference. The old way of getting help was waiting for an email, digging through confusing forums, or maybe just giving up. The new way, with Agentic AI, is instant. It's personalized to your exact problem, and it's always there for you. It's a complete upgrade to the learning process itself.
So why does this matter in the grand scheme of things? Well, first, it makes high-quality, one-on-one style tutoring available to millions of people at once, which has always been a massive challenge. Second, it gives amazing support to people who don't have a teacher they can just ask for help. And finally, it's a blueprint that tons of other online platforms could use to help their own students succeed.
And that leaves us with this one last really exciting question to chew on. If an AI tutor can do all this for learning how to code, where else could it be a total game changer? Imagine learning a new language, or mastering the piano, or even tackling something like quantum physics, all with a patient, personalized AI guide right by your side. The possibilities here are absolutely massive.